Hello, welcome. I am happy to be here with you today for our Wednesdays at 1 live Reiki share. I've really been enjoying this opportunity to connect with humans virtually, and so thank you for joining me. Message me so I know if you pop in or if you watch this later on. You are welcome. If you are wanting to receive Reiki today, it is here for you. I am Patty Craig, and I'm a licensed massage therapist and Reiki master here at your Sanctuary for Healing in Gresham, Oregon. Not doing massage therapy at the moment with everything going on in the world. But it's given me an opportunity to spend a little bit of more time devoted to sharing distance Reiki, which is very powerful work as well. So that's been a nice opportunity for me and to share Reiki with more people in different places this way, and over the phone and online. So thank you for being here with me today. We've been talking a bit about how tension impacts the body, and not just the physical body, but the energy field. We have energy that is within us and also that projects out of us into our energy field. And I believe that energy is the aspect of us that will continue on when we move along. But we've been talking about how traumatic experiences and stress and just life can impact the physical body as well as the energy body. And we've been talking specifically about certain energy centers and some things that those are associated with. The first week that we met together, we talked about the tummy or the belly, this power and control center. That's referred to as the solar plexus. And last week we talked about the crown, that energy center that connects our physical body to our higher self or spirit. So if you want to learn a little bit more about those, you're welcome to go watch the previous videos that we shared the last couple of weeks. Today, I want to talk about the brow, the energy center that's at the brow. It is also referred to sometimes as the mind's eye or the third eye. And when we are in balance or in alignment and energy is flowing freely throughout our body, we are able to experience peace of mind, clarity of thought, and sense of direction. And the other piece that we're also able to experience when we are at peace and energy is open and flowing freely is we're able to tune into a little more of our intuition. So when we're out of balance in the brow or the mind, that can feel like just like rushing thoughts, fears, doubts, anxiety, being overly analytical. We oftentimes really just give all power to that energy center to just rule because it is essential, but it can be domineering and overpower and really oppress the rest of our energy body if we let it. And I like to emphasize to people, because a lot of us feel like, I can't shut it off. I can't control it. And I am here to tell you that you can exercise your mind and your thinking just as you can exercise your physical body. And that you might, you're welcome to disagree with me. But it takes practice and it takes discipline, just like it takes discipline when we work on our physical body or we work on different skills. It takes practice and discipline to develop that ability to allow space for all of our thoughts and then to decide, okay, it's time to shift. So a couple of ways, just suggestions, if you're feeling like no can do, I can't shut off the monkey mind. A couple of ways to shift from that would be to sing and turn on some music and sing. And that will shift your energy, no longer allowing your thoughts to govern, and shift your energy into the throat and into expressing yourself, and syncing really with the vibration or the music. So that's one way. Going for a walk and just experiencing the things that you see, the wind in the trees, the light on the trees or on flowers, the sky and clouds, drawing your awareness when you're going out on a walk, and engaging the five senses, whether it's outside when you're walking or if it's when you're preparing food, just engaging the five senses. That's a way to kind of shift from allowing the monkey mind to rule or get unruly. And one other would be holding a yoga pose when we are controlling our physical body and focusing our energy onto controlling our physical body or performing a demanding physical task. That shifts us away from all of our focus is on controlling our body, in our body position or our movement, or holding a pose would be trying to maintain that position. That shifts our focus and awareness. So those are some little suggestions. And certainly the work that we're doing with breath work, that is helpful. And the work that we're doing with Reiki is profoundly helpful for opening, releasing, and resetting that energy center so we can be in alignment and in balance, not imbalance, but in balance. So we're going to go ahead and get started with smudging as we've been doing. And for smudging, you can use different things such as Palo Santo. I'm just using dried sage. I'm not even sure what kind of sage, but it is dried. And I'm going to smudge me first and then you. And as I'm smudging myself, and as I'm intending to smudge you, I am intending for that to be over each energy center. So smudging your root, that energy center that tethers you to the earth, your pelvis, your sacral chakra, your belly, your solar plexus, your heart center, your throat, your center of self-expression, your brow, your mind's eye, and your crown. Sage purifies the body and the spirit enabling us to release what is out of our control or no longer serving our greatest good, making room for what we desire to create with our energy. And at this point, if you are not already in a cozy position, I invite you to settle into a very cozy position, whether that's seated or lying down on the floor. And we're going to begin to draw our awareness to our breath. Inviting the breath of life to flow freely through us, and really working to lengthen our breath. Opening and expanding the belly. And if it's comfortable for you, on your next inhale, I'll have you hold your breath in for a moment. And when you feel like it's time, go ahead and release that breath and hold your breath out for a moment. Draw your breath in and hold a comfortable length of time. And exhale and hold your breath out for a comfortable length of time. Just continue to work on that box breathing for a couple of moments. I'm going to just invite you to draw your awareness to your crown. I'm just going to do a little bit of a body scan. Your brow, your head and neck, acknowledging with compassion any tension that you may be holding. Your neck and down to your shoulders, just observing how your body's feeling. Your right arm and your left arm, elbows, hands. Your heart center, your chest, your shoulder blades, your belly. Hopefully is beginning to soften and expand. Your hips, your right leg, knee, and ankle and foot, and your left leg, and your knee, and your ankle, and your foot. And we just acknowledge any places of discomfort with compassion. And as we invite the energy in, we can invite for it to help shift any places where we might be holding on to some tension. And during this time, as thoughts may pass through, I'm going to invite you to let them flutter by and release them without judgment. I'm going to have you draw your awareness to your forehead or your brow. And if you're someone that likes to visualize colors, I will have you visualize a deep blue. maybe somewhat shimmery, like outer space, or some celestial images. And draw your awareness to your brow. And I'm going to begin sharing Reiki with you now. Envisioning the light of life flowing through your crown, through your head and neck, down your shoulders and your arms. Flowing freely through your throat, nourishing your heart and your lungs, down into your belly, opening up the flow of energy through that power and control center, your hips, down each leg, through the soles of your feet. Allow the light of life, the energy of life, Reiki, to nurture you, and flow freely and guide you. I invite you to draw your awareness back to your breath at this time. Draw your awareness to your brow, your neck, your shoulders, your heart, your belly, your hips, your legs. Draw your awareness to the palms of your hands and wiggle your fingers, and draw your awareness to your feet and wiggle your toes. Draw your awareness to your eyes, and at a pace that's right for you, go ahead and open your eyes. I thank you so much for joining me today. I need to learn more about this system because I can see that 3 people are live with me. And whether you receive Reiki live or with the replay, it's going to work beautifully if you're inviting that in to support you energetically. So thank you for joining me today. I would love to hear from you how the session felt for you. I tried playing a little bit of music in the background for us today. You can let me know how that was. And also the bowl that I sounded for us today is my indigo bowl, which resonates with the brow. I'm curious what, if you have any techniques or strategies for how you manage what tends to be the monkey mind, or, thoughts kind of running amok. How you manage that, whether it's with scripture or mantras, whether or yoga or another technique. I'd love to hear from you how you manage. I think it's such an important topic of conversation at this time when things are slightly tumultuous, quite tumultuous, and impacting us all in different ways. Of course, it's important for us to stay educated and abreast of what's going on in the world and how we can take care of ourselves and our families and the people around us. But also we need to keep that in check and not allow for our thoughts to oppress us and our thinking to oppress us. in balance at the brow, we have peace of mind, clarity of thought, and sense of direction. And we can listen to our intuition without being filled with doubt. That's a pretty powerful state of being. And I thank you for working on that with me today. Thank you. Heaps of blessings.